softball. This week I got two special guests. I got Cameron and I got Caleb, who are going to help us show you how these drills are properly done. Let's get right into it. All right, now as we get into this drill, as you see, they're on their knees. They're not sitting on their back feet. They're standing up tall. What they're going to do is we eliminated their bottom half so they have no control of their feet, and working on their hand movements, developing their soft hands, and we'll be using tennis balls, which is a good way of developing their soft hands. And just remember, you're not going to catch every ball. You will always miss them. It takes a lot of practice, and this is a good way of getting those hands ready for the season. So we're going to develop them in 3 zones, which the ball will be rolled to the front, to the left side, and a backhand. All right, let's give this a shot. Awesome. Awesome. As we get them up from their knees, they're going to be in their infield stance, and it's basically the same drill, but they're using their gloves. And what they're going to be doing now is making sure you get into your stance, bend your knees down, gloves in front of you, tips down. Always remember, have your tips down just like this. You don't want to have your glove where your back of your hand is on the ground. You want the tip of the glove. Tip of the glove. Good job. And when you catch these balls, you're basically going to be sliding. And then sliding into the backhand. All right? Let's try these drills from this way. Yep. Good job. Yep. Good job. See how he's sliding his tip of his glove? He's keeping no space from the ground from his glove. Good job. Awesome. Good job. All right. Now that we went from the knees to your feet, now we're going to go into that throwing motion. So when you're receiving the ball, remember, tips out in front of you. Get that ball. So you're going to be tucking it in, right, left, into a throwing motion. You're going to point your feet at your target, glove is pointing at your target, and as you throw, you tuck your glove in and throw up. Guys ready? Awesome, good job. Just remember your form. Remember, always staying with your knees bent. Gloves are going to be out in front of you. When you get the ball, you never want to catch the ball under here. It's always in front of the brim of your hat. Excellent job. Let's get into this next drill. All right, on this next drill, I'm going to backtrack a little bit and how they're going to get into their stance when gameplay is started. And basically, they're going to have legs spread apart a little bit farther than their shoulders. They're going to bend their knees all the way down, and their gloves, their back is going to be bent. Gloves are going to be out in front of them when they receive the ball, which is right in front of their brim. Tips are always down. All right, show me that stance. Yes, tips down. And at home, I put these cones here. You can use balls, you can use water bottles, whatever markings you want to do. So that way you know where your stance is going to be and how far they want to be. And you can have a line about, depending how your size is, about 10 inches in front of you. So when you're standing here, the line will be right in front. So when you bend it, it'll be right in front of the brim. That way, at home, you can do these drills where you can put the glove and you know that the glove is always going to be in front of the line. You can use tape, you can use string or chalk, whatever you have at home. Here we have a white line that's in the gym. So get into your stance. And remember, when you're in your ready stance, you don't want to be standing up straight. You want to have flexibility. You want to be comfortable. You want to actually be in the balls of your feet. And you want to have those knees bent as far as you can down without sitting down. So you're going to be out down like this, and your hands are going to be always in front of you. Never relax your hands on your knees. And when you know when you're about to get ready, when the ball's hit, is when the pitcher has his leg up and he's ready to throw. That's when you get into your ready stance. So when the pitcher's on the mound and he has his leg up, that's when you get into that stance right here. Hands are always in front of you. And when the ball's hit, you get down. Shoulder really quick, ball's hit, tips down to the ground in front of the white line, you're looking up. See that? There you go. Stay in that form real quick. Right in front of you. There you go. Glove is out in front of the brim. His back is bent. Bend your knees a little bit more. And when it comes to youth, this is sometimes an uncomfortable position because they're not used to it. But with practice, you start developing that comfort. And it all has to do with the bending of the knees. A lot of kids are complaining to coaches, oh, my back hurts. It's because they're just bending their back and their knees are straight. In order for that to get more comfortable, you want to be able to be comfortable with your legs. Spread your legs wider. Bend your knees more. That way it takes away the stress on your back. Shoulder real quick again. Gloves in front of you, just like that. Shoulder roll. Awesome. Good form. There we go. Now, when we get into the next drill, do this at home as many times as you can, just so you can practice that stance and getting ready. All right? Stand back here. Right there, match yourself up with the cones. Camera right here. Right. Now get into your ready stance. Hands are going to be in front of you. Bend those knees. All right? When you're attacking the ball, when it's hit to you, you never want to come directly to the ball because then you won't have that momentum to throw the ball to first. So you don't want to be like this and then come straight to the ball and get the ball because then you have no momentum. You want to develop that momentum by taking a turn. So what you do is you're going to go around, right, left, then drop down and get that ball. All right? So right now, the ball's not being hit. So you're waiting for that pitcher to get in motion. So you want to be pretty much comfortable to get ready to move towards the ball. So you can just be in a nice, comfortable stance. You don't have to be spread apart. Usually your glove foot will be in front of your throwing foot. That's more common and basic to get comfortable. Some kids will be like this. But you find out your comfort zone. And I'm going to yell, hit. That means you're going to go into your form, go around, right, left. Tips down. Knees are up. That means you get into your ready stance. Bend those knees. Hit. Right, left, tips to the ground in front of you. Heads up, bend those knees more. Awesome, let's try it one more time. Remember, these drills right here, if you're planning on being an infielder, perform these drills all the time. That way, it'll come natural to you when the game starts. You don't want to be standing like a statue or not ready. You always want to be ready. Always, because the ball sometimes won't be hit to you all game. And only time it hits to you in that most important critical time of the game, and that's most of the time when the kids ain't ready. So always be ready even if the ball ain't coming to you. Pitcher's getting into his wind-up. Hands in front of you. The ball's hit. Right, left. There you go. Tips up front. Awesome. Let's try it again. All right. Pitcher's in his wind-up. Ball's hit. There you go. Pitcher's in his wind-up. Awesome. Remember, look up when the ball's coming. Do it again. Pitcher's in his wind-up. Hit. Awesome. Now I'm going to do it when I roll the ball, so make sure those tips are in front, all right? And the ball on top of the white line. You ready? Pitcher's in his wind-up. Hit. Awesome. Pitcher's in his wind-up. Hit. There you go. All right. One quick thing, we're going to get into our step and throw as we're developing momentum. And one quick tip, always remember, when you're getting that ball out here in front of you, bring that ball right to your stomach, all right? So when you're coming out, you got the ball, bring it in, step, and you throw, all right? Let's start with you, Cameron. Pitcher's in motion, hit. All right, pitcher's in motion, hit. Yep, step and throw. That's okay. This is what the drill is for. Pitcher's in motion, hit. There you go. Good job of tucking that ball in. Pitcher's in motion, hit. Good job. Pitcher's in motion, hit. Right, don't forget, I want to get that ball tucked in. Pitcher's in motion, hit. Good job. A good way to do the drill at home, if you're not used to getting that ball tucked in, just get into your form, lay out here, keep a ball out here, retrieve it and tuck it in, and you can do this at home just doing this. That way you get used to getting the ball out in front of you and tucking it right in. All right? You want to show it real quick? Come right here into your stance. I'm going to lay the ball out here. Get down into your stance. Get the ball out in front. Use the glove. All right, here you go. Get the glove, tuck it. All right? Do it a little faster. Get the ball, use the glove. Use the glove. Ready? It's all about tucking. Don't go. You don't need to go into the form of throwing. Just tuck it in. All right. Try to get it with the glove and not with your other hand. Yes. One more time. Yes. All right. Thanks, guys, for helping me out. Awesome. Thanks for watching this week's videos. I hope you guys can learn from this. Just by performing the drills, just remember, take your time in performing them. You're not gonna get to be a professional the first time around. It takes time, it takes dedication. Just do them little by little. You can record yourself doing the drills, so that way you can see what you're doing wrong, or have a parent or a sister or a brother watch you. And if not, make the video, send them into the website down below, and I will help you get better, answer all your questions, tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. And thanks again. See you next week.